Hey everyone, Burly Gaming here with my game of the year, the top 10 games of 2024. Sorry that took so long to get this list out and video out, but I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to give a quick couple honorable mentions because these games I just didn't get enough time to play in them, or I just felt they were just too close to not make it in the top 10. Black Myth Wukong, I've gotten about close to halfway through the game. I'm really enjoying it. I have some drawbacks. I have some stuff I really like and some stuff I don't, but I do recommend checking out the game, but I just don't feel it is top 10. I will be making a review once I do finish the game, so stay tuned for that. Dragon Quest 3 2 the HD. I've only put a couple hours into it. I'm really early on, but it is really good. I highly recommend if you are a Dragon Quest fan or JRPG fan to check that out, as well as Paper Mario Thousand Year Door HD. A great remake. I really enjoyed the game. It was hard. I was trying to put it on the list, but I just had to edge it out, unfortunately. But I highly recommend you check that game out, even if it is your first Paper Mario game. I think you'll really enjoy it. Alrighty, and here let's start the top 10. Number 10, Metaphor ReFantazio. I know people are not liking here that this is number 10. I'll admit, I have not finished the game, but from what I have played of the game, damn, is it so good. It is really enjoyable. I've really been getting into Atlas games over the last couple of years, and this one just shows a lot of growth over from all the games they've been doing over the last couple of years. Great combat. I love that you're high enough level. You can hit them. If you're strong enough, you'll kill them. But if you're not, you'll just do some damage to give yourself that advantage. So it's a nice little risk-reward system. I love the fantasy genre, so it's nice to see that. And I love the designs. The soundtrack is amazing. I love that not only can you customize the job or the archetype for you, you can do it for each of your party members. That's something with the Persona series that I understand why they don't do it, in a sense. But I love that I can do it here, so I can make all my different party members and customize the party that I want, which is really great. I highly recommend you check out the game. Alrighty, number 9, Stellar Blade. Now this is a game I thought I wasn't sure if I was going to like. I played the demo and really enjoyed that demo. Unfortunately, PlayStation took down the demo for whatever stupid reason. The music is so good in this game. Combat is a lot of fun, and I like that you do have, it is one of these Souls-like, you have a difficulty option. You can lower the difficulty if you get stuck, but I love the skill points. You have a quite diverse skill tree, and you can pick what you want. You have quite the different options of combos and different blade techniques and abilities and special techniques, so you can play how you want to play. The gun gameplay is not bad. I really enjoyed the enemy designs. Boss fights were a lot of fun. A lot of these boss fights, when you failed and it was just so close, you're like, one more try. I can do this. I know I can do this. Highly recommend Stellar Blade at number 9. Number 8, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Now, this game unfortunately came out in January and just did not really get talked about much after it came out. I really enjoyed this. This was a great game to start the year off. A great Metroidvania with an interesting story that some of the stuff I did not see coming. There's tons to explore, and one of the things that Ubisoft did so well with this game is the difficulty settings. You can change it so you can make the puzzles easier, not take as much from the puzzle damage, from spikes and stuff like that. They really gave you choices so you can customize and make the game you want to, way you want to play it. All your different combat moves and abilities and all the stuff that you can explore into this area just gives you tons and tons of hour of gameplay. I really enjoyed it. It's a game that I need to go back and get the 100% completion, get that platinum, because I really enjoyed it. And like all the different abilities you get for exploration gives you tons of hours of gameplay. Highly recommend you check this game out. It is a cheaper game, and you can get it from sale time. Highly recommend it. Do not sleep on it. Number 7, Palworld. I know what you're thinking. You're putting an early access game on Game of the Year list? Yes. Palworld came out of nowhere. I didn't think this game was going to be that good. I bought it early access when it came out. Holy hell. Just the quality of this game was so good. And it just gave tons and tons of content. Even for an early access, it was more polished than a lot of triple A's have been over the last couple of years. Yeah, you had your bugs and some graphical glitches, but I ran into some graphical glitches, but I ran into very little next to no problems. You could run the game on a Steam Deck. You didn't need the beefiest computer to run it. So it was great. You could play by yourself, join people's servers, play together. Just a lot of fun. Now, the game has slowly been getting extra content updates. It's still in early access. I can't wait to see how it evolves, and when it gets to full release, I cannot wait. And Pokemon Company, you should take a look at this, and Game Freak, take a look at this of how the quality of the game launched, not necessarily the gun part. Just take the quality and take that for notes. Number 6, Helldivers 2. This game launched so early. I never played the original Helldivers, but I heard good things. But boy, oh boy, this game. The memes and the democracy and all that. I love that. Star Trip Super vibes. This is a great game to play alone, even better with friends. You either help or hinder your partners that you're playing with. I had a lot of fun time sitting playing this co-op, especially we're co-streaming this, me and Fryman. And there are times we both helped each other, and a few times I accidentally hindered him by accident.
Yeah, I need help.
Fine, I'll help you.
Oh, you killed me! Why did you do that?
I did not intentionally, honest.
This game just is brimming with content. I know, unfortunately, Sony did some stupid things with the whole PSN account needed and all that. I highly recommend checking out the game. Like, if you've got the friends, pick this game up, sit in Discord for a couple hours, and just have a lot of fun. Number 5, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, we finally get a 2D Zelda game, not just a 2D Zelda game, a game where you actually play as Zelda, which was so finally we get that. You get this cool new system called the Echo System, where Zelda can learn stuff and use these echoes to, whether it's other creatures to get her to fight, other stuff that you can use to solve puzzles or traverse through the world. It's just a lot of fun, and how you get the echoes and which ones you use for which puzzles, meaning everyone's playthrough is going to be quite different. I love the bed. The bed is one you definitely need, because the nice thing is you can use beds as platforms, but go in them, sleep, restore hearts. It's so great there while you have a couple minions fighting it out. You can't just spam as many echoes at more dungeons, and the more you get through the story, the more echoes you can use out at a time. But it's just a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun exploring the world of Hyrule, this world, using the echoes and figuring ways to get across and get through. Now, number 4, Persona 3 Reload. I know what you're all thinking. You're putting Persona 3 Reload over Metaphor? Yes. I know, don't hate me, don't hate me. But Persona 3 Reload really just gripped me. I picked the game up, and I just had a lot of fun. The story I was really enjoying. And I felt this because I have tried Persona 5 and got like 20 hours in and just stopped. This game just gripped me, and I kept playing and playing. And the nicer thing with this is, because it's a much shorter game, it took me around 40 hours to finish. I feel the main story flows way better. I like the dungeon Tartaros. I loved the different party members and the stories, and doing your interpersonal and social relationships with them. I loved the whole theology, their special attacks. Those were really, really, really fun and great mechanic. I can easily recommend this game for, if you're getting into Atlas games, I can easily recommend this one because of the shorter nature. If I feel it flows the best. This game makes me want to go back to 5 and try 4 and try other games in the series. And they also released the DLC in the year. The Answer, I have just started that up. I've finished the first 2 dungeons in it. I'm really enjoying that. I highly recommend checking out Persona 3 Reload. Number 3, Silent Hill 2. The remake. This, I was surprised that I was going to enjoy so much. I tried some of the smaller Silent Hill games like Short Message, and that was, I had fun with it, but it didn't really grip me. This one, I always heard Silent Hill 2, one of the best. You need to play this one. So when we got that remake announced by Blooper Team, I got it. I streamed it. I had a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun going through. They're really good puzzles, and you really do feel accomplished on some of these puzzles. Some of the puzzles are really easy, and then some are not so much. The story, I really did like James as he's going through trying to find his wife. Shows dedication, especially when you're going through Silent Hill. The atmosphere was great. It had a great structure with blending the horror, giving you the downtimes of it, different characters you'll meet and interact with, and having multiple endings that you go through. And so that way, my playthrough, my ending I'll get is different. I had played the game and with 3 other people that were playing the game at the same time, we all ended up with different endings. So that is great. And they added some new endings. I cannot wait to see them. And hey, once you beat the game, you can easily go back to the game, do a melee run, but this time you get the chainsaw. So now you can do New Game Plus with the chainsaw and do the melee only run and give Eddie a what for. If you're into horror games, interested to track out Silent Hill, recommend Silent Hill 2 Remake. Number 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Expanding off the great game that Final Fantasy VII Remake was, we were all wondering, what are we going to get with this one? Well, for combat-wise, we get the whole new synergize abilities, and so making those between who you have at your party and getting different special attacks and abilities they can use really adds to the combat, as well as you now have this giant open world you can explore in different regions. You will get fast travel as you do certain things and open up. Tons to sit and explore. The story was good. It ends at an interesting part, and they changed the ending as they did with Remake. So it's very interesting to see where this story goes. I really like that we got Red 13 to play as him. He was not too bad to play as. He's much better to play as than Kate Sith was. But it was an enjoyable time. I cannot wait for part 3. Now, number 1, I think this is not going to shock anyone at all. It's Astrobot. I just loved this game when it came out. It shows platformers still can be big games, and they can be put out and show that if you put the right quality, these games could feel huge, fun, and all that. All the levels in the game are unique, great power-ups, references to games on the PlayStation from PS1 all the way up to PS4 and 5 as well. It just makes you want to do everything in the game, and I highly recommend playing it going for the 100% because you'll just have so much fun. You'll constantly get references, gaining stuff that you didn't think you wanted, but as soon as you unlock it and see it, you're like, oh man. And just doing those fun extra challenge levels. Every time you're like, oh, just one more time. I love that feeling. Every time I was putting the game down, I was like, I want to keep playing, but no, I have to stop for the night. I kept playing on the game. I put over like 26 hours with doing the base game and all the free DLC they just kept adding to it. Challenge levels and a free holiday level, adding some new trophies, new costumes, new characters into the game. It's just a lot of fun. Team Asobi showed that you can do these kind of games and they can be a hit, and how fun they are. And hell, people dubbed this game Mario Galaxy 3. And I think that's just shows you the level and quality of it. Now, this was my top 10 list of games 2024. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think? Are there some here that you that you agreed with me, some you didn't. Are there games you thinking I missed? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. Remember to hit that subscribe button, notification bell. That way you get notified of it when future videos are coming. And don't forget to hit that like and the thumbs up button so that way it helps the video perform. Thank you all so much. This is Burly Gaming. See y'all next time. Bye, everyone.